y'all. Finally happened to me. I got locked up. A cute way to introduce this video because, as you can see, I locked my hair. Well, let me not say I ain't do it. My niece did it. But I wanted to kind of show you guys the process of how she started out my locks and how the journey is going so far. I am a little over a month in, I believe, and I'm loving the process. And when you watch everybody's videos where they say, oh, the only thing or regret that I have is not starting them sooner. Yeah, the video that you guys are going to see is basically just the process of her locking my hair for the first time. Now, the locks that you see on me today are actually not the same parting pattern that she did when she first started, because after about a week to a week and a half after she did them the first time, I decided I wanted them a little smaller. And at first I said I didn't want them too small, but then after seeing them and kind of seeing how they were laying, I decided I wanted to go just a little bit smaller. So she pretty much ended up splitting each lock into two, and was kind enough to come back and redo them for me. And so just wanted to show you guys a few of the products that she used to start the locks and kind of give you a little update on what's changed so far with me being a month in to having the locks. So just a real quick, this is not official. I'm not being sponsored or anything like that. So this is just what we used for my hair. Also, if you guys like my shirt, this was a part of the Black History drop from Target, and it says peace, love, and greatness. And I tried to find it online to see if they had any more, but I could not find the shirt anywhere on Target's app. So I don't know if you could actually still get it. So I'm sorry for that. But they did have, I saw on sale, and I need to go ahead and add this to my cart and buy it. But they have like a cutoff shirt that has the clips on there that you use to hold your dreads in place after you do your twist. And so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need that shirt. Real quick to go through some of the products that we used for my hair. We used, the first time we used this Jamaican mango and lime locking gel. It's the Moringa seed oil and Manuka honey. And this one is actually really loose. It's like kind of like a gel consistency, if you can kind of see it. It's really loose, it wobbles. There's no firmness to it whatsoever. And it is just a very, very loose and easy consistency. And so we used this the first time on my hair when we did the first set of twists or locks, and it worked out pretty okay. I mean, it smells really good, I will say. It smells really good. But it did not have enough hold for my hair. Oil, I'm just using the same thing, Jamaican mango and lime island oil, and that's what it looks like. It kind of wiped off, the bottle did. But so since I started using this, as you can see, I didn't really use a whole lot. I've actually transitioned to trying out another oil to see if it works for my hair. And then last thing is your mousse, and I'm just using the Mael curl defining mousse with hold, and it's the pomegranate and honey. I really like this stuff so far. I have had one retwist so far, after about a month and a week, and since I've started this process, I've switched over to, it's the same brand, but it's the firm wax, and it's the same Jamaican mango and lime Loc-ing firm wax, and it's still the moringa seed oil and the manuka honey. And this one has extra hold, and it's to help hair that's resistant to locking, which I don't know if mine is really resistant. It's still very new, but there's supposed to be no buildup and non-flaking, and so far I haven't seen any flaking. But this one is, as you can see, a little bit more firm, and then like when you put your finger into it, it kind of resists, and it's not as, it's like, you can see it still kind of holds together. Let me put this back in here. She used her firm wax on my hair when she did this retwist, and that's why that still looks new, because I just ordered these. I didn't know that there were two different kinds, and as you can see, I'm still learning in this whole process. And then I've been seeing this oil all over my Instagram page, my YouTube page, and it's the Hair Growth Co 10-in-1 Hair Growth Oil. It's supposed to be 100% natural, 0 chemicals, and it's made with 10 different 100% organic oils. And that's what the bottle looks like. I've been using this for since the start of April 1st. That's when I started using it, because I wanted to monitor my growth for a full month. And after like watching reviews on YouTube and seeing what other people thought of this oil, I did decide to take a chance. The only like negative things I heard about it was that for some people it did make their head itch, and then like they experienced like shedding. But one of the girls whose videos I watched said that it was just when she put the oil straight to her scalp, but then she learned to like spritz it down with water so it's not as strong. I don't ever put oil in my hair without kind of wetting it a little bit, and so I'll either put the mousse on first, or I'll handy dandy spray bottle, I will spritz it down a little bit and then put the oil on, and then I make sure I go along all of my roots, and then I'll kind of run it down to the ends of my hair. And that's how I oil my scalp. But this so far has been a good journey, and I am quite excited to see where my hair is another month from now, and even another 6 months from now. Like I'm just very excited about this process. This has been a lot of talking. So I'm gonna let you guys get to seeing the video of the process of her locking my hair. And if you guys decide that you are going to lock your hair, or if you're in the process of thinking about locking your hair, leave me some comments down below and let me know, and maybe we can go on this lock journey together. I will keep you guys updated periodically, and let you know kind of what's going on with my locks and how, you know, they're taking. I think it'll be a fun ride, and I am at this point in my life ready for whatever adventure and, you know, different experiences that I can enjoy and go on, because life is too short. So anyways, enough of me talking. Let's get into this video. So as you can see, we just set up, and she started on a freshly washed head of hair. I did not add any product in my hair because I did not know if I needed to oil or grease my scalp prior to starting. So I just let her start on a freshly washed head of hair, and I went ahead and kind of sectioned out my edges and let her go at it. So the process that she used for starting my locks was the two-strand twist method, because there are different methods that you can use to start your hair, but for mine we used the two-strand twist. And so the first couple of times she was just kind of playing around with sizing and like how I would want the parting to go, and then just starting to do the two-strand twist. This was the longest part of the whole process because we kept playing around with how the parts were, the sizes of the each lock. It took a little bit longer. The second retwist did not take nearly half as long. It actually went by really quickly. I will say now, when I say second retwist, I'm talking about my actual retwist of my hair. But when she went through and redid the sizing, that process took just about as long as well. We kept most of the parting the same, but it was just pretty much creating twice as many locks in my head than what we started with. So as you can see, some of these parts are a little bit bigger. Kind of kept the box method, and just kept going one by one. And there are so many different ways that you can start locks. You can do the coil method, the two-strand twist, and then I've also seen where you can actually add in kind of like the faux lock look as well, and do dread extensions so that it doesn't start off as short as what your natural hair would be. But I am really trying to lean into this process and just embrace my hair in its natural style, and I'm loving it so far. And so here you're going to see the pictures I took. They're not the best pictures, they're a little blurry, but this is what my hair looked like after the very first time of getting it twisted. And then this is after my month and a week, so my 5-week retwist. I think they look really good. Now, I've wanted to do something major with my hair for a very long time, but because I am very, I won't say hair dependent, but I have not been brave enough before now to do anything outrageous with my hair. Like, I've never dyed my hair. I've never, like, even when I transitioned to become natural, I didn't do a big chop. I just kind of let the permed ends grow out. And so it's like I've never done anything drastic or different to my hair. And so this for me is not only like a really good major commitment, but it's also just a change that I feel like I needed as I'm coming up to my birthday next month. I was like, you know what, let's not wait till after the birthday, because I was gonna wait, because I was like, well, what if I want to get like really long braids for my birthday, or do a wig or whatever. But if there's anything I've seen about dreads, is how versatile they are, especially nowadays. So that kind of helped me throw all those qualms away. Like, going forward, if there's anything I want to do to my hair, there's a way to do it with my dreads. And so that also gave me kind of a whoosah about it. And then basically I've always said, like, oh, when I turn 40, that's when I'll do something drastic, or when I turn 40, that's when I'll lock my hair, or when I nowadays you can't wait for the when I XYZ or hit this milestone, because you don't know if you'll actually be here for that milestone, or if you God forbid, walk out the next day and that's it, it's over. So I was like, why wait? I'm gonna do it now, and then by next year I can be like, look at how far they've grown. So I did it, and I'm very happy. My niece who did my hair, she has her hair locked. She also has her daughter's hair locked, and they both look amazing with dreads, and their hair is like prospering and flourishing so nicely. The last thing I'm gonna say, this is by no means a tutorial. I'm just letting you guys come along on the journey. So I hope you enjoy. All right. Peace.